Just hours before sweeping new tariffs were due to take effect, U.S. President Donald Trump announced a dramatic 3-day delay on proposed 50% levies targeting a wide range of Canadian goods. The decision came on August 19, 2026, less than 2 hours before the deadline. Trump said the United States and Canada had reached a trade deal, but added that the agreement remained subject to the finalization of documents. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney struck a more cautious tone, saying substantial progress had been made while warning that important work remained. The pause gives negotiators a narrow window to complete the agreement and avoid tariffs that could further strain one of the world's most significant cross-border trading relationships. The proposed 50% tariffs would have affected approximately $20 billion, or 28 billion Canadian dollars worth of Canadian imports into the United States. Products facing the levies included dairy, wine, cement, clothing, and hockey equipment. According to the U.S. Trade Representative's office in various reports, the emerging agreement is expected to provide comprehensive market access for American goods and establish alignment on digital trade. Another major issue involves the auto industry. Negotiators have discussed reducing existing U.S. tariffs on Canadian automobiles from 25% to 15%. However, Washington wants those lower tariffs to apply only to vehicles containing high levels of American-made content, leaving the treatment of auto manufacturing a key issue. Trump also indicated that the agreement could lead to the revival of the Keystone XL oil pipeline, a project previously blocked by the Obama and Biden administrations. Meanwhile, Washington has requested several concessions from Canada. These include removing retaliatory tariffs on American automobiles, adjusting dairy quotas to provide greater access for U.S. cheese producers, and ending provincial restrictions on American liquor sales. The liquor issue remains particularly complicated because alcohol sales are controlled by individual Canadian provinces, rather than the federal government. That means Prime Minister Carney needs support from provincial premiers. Ontario Premier Doug Ford has said he would consider lifting restrictions only if Canada achieves what he considers a fair deal. The dispute comes after trade relations between Washington and Ottawa became increasingly strained following Trump's return to office in January 2025 and his introduction of a global tariff program. The latest proposed measures have raised concerns among businesses on both sides of the border. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce warned that moving ahead with the tariffs could damage both economies, increase costs for families, and threaten 13 million American jobs that rely on trade under the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement. The 3-day delay, therefore, offers temporary relief, but uncertainty remains until the final documents are completed. For now, the proposed 50% tariffs are on hold, and attention has shifted to whether negotiators can resolve the remaining differences before the new deadline. Trump has presented the agreement as a deal awaiting final documentation, while Carney has emphasized that significant work remains. The outstanding issues include automobile tariffs, market access, dairy quotas, and provincial restrictions on American liquor. The possible revival of Keystone XL also remains part of the wider discussion. With only 3 additional days available, the next stage of negotiations will determine whether Washington and Ottawa can finalize their agreement or whether the delayed tariffs could once again become an immediate threat to cross-border trade.